A banded mongoose family spends most of the day searching for small prey. They dig for larvae, chase beetles, and inspect every patch of disturbed soil. Then one mongoose notices something much larger. A herd of African buffalo is crossing the savanna. One calf is covered with dense clusters of ticks. The parasites may look like easy food, but they are surrounded by moving hooves powerful enough to kill a mongoose in a single step. As the herd continues forward, the small hunter begins following behind the calf's mother. Why would it take such a dangerous risk for such a tiny meal? For banded mongooses, almost every day begins with hunger. The group moves together across the grassland, but each animal searches for its own food. Pointed claws open the soil. Long noses probe beneath roots and stones. Beetles, termites, larvae, and other small creatures provide most of the rewards. Each meal is small, so the search rarely stops for long. The mongooses must also remain alert. Snakes may hide beneath the grass. Large predators can appear without warning. Even harmless animals become dangerous when they are hundreds of times larger. Ahead of the group, the buffalo herd moves slowly through the dry grass. The adults remain close together. Calves stay beside their mothers. Most of the buffalo carry at least a few ticks, but one young calf has several dense, localized colonies. They gather around protected folds near its ears, jaw, neck, belly, and upper legs. The calf flicks its ears and shakes its head. Its skin twitches where the parasites remain attached. Why this individual carries the most visible burden cannot be known from observation alone. Tick numbers can vary with exposure, body condition, immune response, grooming access, and the species of tick involved. The calf may have passed through vegetation carrying more parasites. Point. Different species favor different parts of the body. Protected folds in areas that are difficult to groom can offer shelter while the tick feeds. An unfed hard tick is small and relatively flat. As it takes blood, its abdomen gradually expands. Its mouth parts remain anchored in the skin, making removal difficult. The mongooses are not searching for ticks when they first encounter the herd. They are still investigating the ground for insects. Most of the family continues foraging. Then one individual raises its head. The calf flicks its ears again. A movement passes through the skin around its neck. The mongoose watches. At a distance, the buffalo is only a large, moving animal. Closer inspection may reveal insects, scent, and exposed parasites. The mongoose has discovered another possible source of food. It is not responding to the calf's discomfort. It is following an opportunity. But the route is dangerous. An adult African buffalo weighs several hundred kilograms. The mongoose weighs only a few. A buffalo does not need to attack to kill it. A misplaced hoof would be enough. The calf's mother creates the greatest obstacle. She remains close to her young and watches movement around the herd. The mongoose waits until she takes a step. As one rear hoof rises, it advances behind her. When the foot returns to the ground, the mongoose stops. Another buffalo crosses the opening. The small hunter retreats into the grass. It waits, changes direction, and tries again from the side. This time, it reaches the calf's lower rear leg. The mongoose lowers its nose toward a skin fold. The calf twitches and lifts its foot. Mongoose jumps backward before the hoof returns. The mother turns her head. Her broad horns now face the place where the mongoose disappeared. She does not charge. Her size and position are enough to end the first attempt. The herd becomes still again. The mongoose reappears several seconds later. It avoids the rear feet and moves toward the calf's lower neck. The parasite colonies are easier to see here. The mongoose rises briefly on its hind legs and reaches toward one exposed tick. Its front teeth close around the parasite. It pulls. The tick remains attached. The surrounding skin stretches slightly, but the mouth parts hold firm. The mongoose lowers its body, adjusts its footing, and grips again. The second pull is stronger. This time, the tick releases. The mongoose drops back to the ground with a tiny meal between its teeth. It chews and swallows. The entire approach has produced only one tick. Other members of the family have now noticed the opportunity. Two mongooses move closer. One investigates the calf's upper leg. Another approaches the lower jaw. They're not working as an organized cleaning team. Each animal is searching independently. One mongoose attempts to grip a tick but releases it when the calf moves. Another may remove one small parasite before the mother reacts. Only a few ticks are taken. Most remain firmly attached. The mother turns again and steps toward the calf. Her horns move above the mongooses. Every small animal retreats. The herd begins walking. The calf follows directly behind its mother. For a short distance, the mongooses travel beside the group. The primary hunter makes one final approach near a rear leg. But the buffalo move closer together. The gap disappears. The mongoose abandons the attempt and returns to searching the soil. The benefit to the mongooses is simple. Each removed tick provides a small meal. The benefit to the calf is far more limited. A few parasites are gone, and this may reduce a small amount of irritation. But the ears, jaw, neck, belly, and legs still carry most of the infestation. This encounter does not prove that buffalo and banded mongooses share a regular cleaning relationship. The mongooses are opportunistic feeders investigating an unusual food source. They are not rescuing the calf. The buffalo are not inviting them closer. Contact is possible only while the herd tolerates their presence. Parasites can briefly bring together animals that would otherwise have little reason to interact. One animal carries the burden, another discovers food. The exchange may last only seconds, and it can end with a single step. The calf loses only a few ticks. The mongooses gain only a few small meals. Then the herd moves on, and the family returns to its ordinary search across the savanna.